This is part 2 of your help video for the practice test for progress test 1. I'm hoping you can do all these first ones on your calculator. Just be sure that when you're putting a negative number like this into your calculator, you're using the button that looks like this, not your minus button, which just looks like this. So make sure you get the correct answers for these. Use the calculator yourself. We should have 21, negative 20, negative 2 and negative 10. When we're collecting like terms, as long as the letters are exactly the same, we're able to add and subtract. So we only add and subtract like terms. We've done lots of these, so I'm going to go through them really quickly. 2 plus 9 is 11 and 11 plus 7 is 18, so this will be 18x. 10y minus y, now remember that's just like having one y, so your answer will be 9y. We've still got the same letters, so 4 minus 17 is minus 13, so it's minus 13t. Here we've got these like terms, they'll add together to give 8m, and we've got these like terms, they'll add together to give 12b. Our like terms here are the 6m squared plus 4m squared, so that would be 10m squared, and 6 minus 11 is minus 5. Be very careful to know that that minus sign goes with the 11. And finally, here's our like terms. 9t squared plus 7t squared is 16t squared, and 3t to the power of 5 is not a like term, so it's plus 3t to the power of 5, and that's as far as we can go. When we're multiplying terms, we just multiply the numbers and then multiply the letters. So it'll be 18x, 30y, because negative 6 times negative 5 is 30, 15y squared. A lot of people got this question wrong in the homework task, which is why we've put it into the practice test for you. There's lots of different methods for doing question 4, but I'm going to do it the way we did it in class. I'm going to set it out as 2, x plus 3, and remember to multiply in the corners. So 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 gives me plus 6, so my answer is 2x plus 6. In this one I've got 7, y minus 2, and I'm multiplying, so my answer will be 7y minus 14. And in the last one I've got a 4 here, I've got 3y here and plus 9, I need to multiply. 4 times 3y is 12y, and 4 times 9 is 36. My answer is 12y plus 36. We're going the opposite way this time and factorising. So we're starting off with knowing that this is 7x plus 21. Our common factor is 7. So we're going to have an x here and a plus 3 here. Let's just check. 7 times x is 7x. 7 times 3 is 21. So the question must have been 7x plus 3. We're looking for common factors. This one, 5x minus 30. The common factor is 5. So I need an x here because 5 times x is 5x. And I need a minus 6 here because 5 times minus 6 is minus 30. The question must have been 5 outside of x minus 6. Again, there's lots of ways to expand, but the way we did it in class was to set it out as x plus 4, x plus 3, and then multiply all the terms. So x times x is x squared. We get 3x in here. Can you do the rest of this? Maybe pause the video and see how you go. Plus 4x plus 12. We write that out in one line. And then we have our like terms in the middle. So our final line is x squared plus 7x plus 12. Now the next question is very similar, but there's a minus in there, so we need to be careful. Please pause the video and try this one by yourself, and then come back and check it on the video. I'm hoping you all got to this stage. Then you just have to be very careful here Minus 2 plus 5 is plus 3x. So this is our final answer. Finally, we need to be able to work backwards from there, and this is the hardest thing to do. So let's see how we go. We know that there must have been an x squared in here and a plus 5 in here, so there must have been an x here and an x here. Now we're looking for two numbers to go here and here. Now they need to multiply to give 5, but they also need to add together to give 6. But it's pretty straightforward because we've got all pluses, and the only two numbers that multiply to give positive 5 that are positive are 1 and 5. Let's just check it. Plus 5x plus x. So we've got x squared plus 5x plus x plus 5. That definitely equals x squared plus 6x plus 5. So the question must have been x plus 1, x plus 5. That is exactly the same as x plus 5, x plus 1 if you had it that way around. It gets trickier when you've got negative numbers. So we're going to have minus 14 in here and x squared here. So we need two numbers that multiply to give minus 14 and add to give 5. And with a little bit of playing around with your factors of 14. So we've got 1 and 14. We've got 2 and 7. But because this number here is a negative, we know that one of those numbers has to be positive and one of them has to be negative. So we can try 1 and minus 14, or minus 1 and 14. We can try 2 and minus 7. We can try minus 2 and 7. So which one of those four pairs, when we add them together, gives us plus 5? Hopefully you've chosen this one, which means we need a minus 2 and we need a plus 7. So our answer is x minus 2, x plus 7. Good luck with the second part of the test.